Yo, what's up, guys? This is Lord Triton here for a long time. Been a long time since I've been doing Wartune at all, but now I am back. So, in this video, you're just seeing my night class, Lord Amelia, going to level 80, and throughout this whole video, I will be talking. I removed all of the music I had to this video so that I can explain and be talking throughout the whole video until the end of the video. So for the entire time, I will be talking throughout this whole video. So pretty much, I kind of really miss Wartune Hall of Heroes, and it's been a long time since I ever made a video of it. And to be honest, I really enjoyed playing Hall of Heroes. I'd have to say it's probably the most best game I have ever played in years. And it's really, really, really such a good game. Like, this game is the most game I've ever played compared to any other game. Like, I've spent most of my time playing this game, and it is so completely worth it. And to be honest, I know there's also a new version of Wartune coming out, which is coming out next month, which I was told on Discord. So I'd have to say I'm very excited for Wartune Lite, which is the new version of Wartune. And it'll be on mobile, it'll be on Android, iOS, and pretty much from there I'm pretty sure it's like cross platform. But I don't know very much about it and what's all new to it and what's coming to Wartune Lite. But to be honest, I'm very excited for it, and I'm planning on doing good caching for Wartune Lite. And if all of you guys really know that I really love being a mage main class. Because originally when I'm playing Wartune Hall of Heroes, I am always the knight mage. I'm at the mage main. Because the mage character has been my favorite ever since the PC version of Wartune. So I'm like a very old Wartune player, very original. And it's been like a very long time since I've ever played any type of version of Wartune. The only version I ever played from a long time ago was Hall of Heroes. Hall of Heroes was my most played time in Wartune ever. Throughout all my history of playing Wartune, Hall of Heroes is the most time I've ever spent playing Wartune. I never played the original very long in the beginning when I played the original. I think I only played like the original Wartune on computer back then when I was playing on a website called Kabam. If any of you guys know Kabam, like if you type in Kabam, if you typed in kabam.com, literally it's like a gaming site. I think it got shut down or something, forget. Either way, Kabam was the first place where I ever played Wartune. Before I was playing Wartune on Kabam, I was actually playing Dragons of Atlantis. But ever since I saw Wartune since that time, from a long time ago, from playing on Kabam, I could not stop playing it. I was not so used to it off the start, but really, overall, it was actually a really, really great game. But I wasn't so used to it because of the whole inventory system. Yeah, inventory system and everything that was in the game. Because it was like pretty much very, very difficult for me to learn it from a long time ago. It took me a longer time to get used to all of the items and resources that are in Wartune. But overall, since then, been doing pretty good. So now, most often, I just usually be waiting for the new version of Wartune, which is Wartune Lite. But I've been enjoying more of my time playing Wartune Hall of Heroes before the shutdown. And I really miss Wartune Hall of Heroes a lot. But I guess I got to adapt to the new version of Wartune that's coming out. So I'm very excited for the new version, but to also talk about everything else about Hall of Heroes. Hall of Heroes is like the most best version of Wartune that I've ever played. Like the most best version. Like everything I ever did in Hall of Heroes was most of my whole dedication that I put it towards Hall of Heroes. So what I'm really saying is that I really enjoyed playing Hall of Heroes version, and it is probably the most best game I ever played, like from 10 years. The most best version of a game that I've ever played, and it's the most amazing game ever. So I'd have to say like Hall of Heroes did it better. Even though like the PC version of Wartune is really good, but like Hall of Heroes overall is such a good game. Such a good game. I think what I loved the most in Hall of Heroes was the sylphs. I love like using all of the sylphs that were in Wartune, and that most of the sylphs were really cool. I think my most favorite sylph that I like overall was Ares, the fire sylph. The Amazon Queen, the Cerberus, I really like that like sylph. But the thing that made it really difficult to like not use the fire sylphs or any other or original element. Like if you know what I mean, like without light and darks, my most favorite sylph out of like electric, water, wind, and fire. Fire was my very first favorite, but I'm most commonly used to using like electric sylph. Pretty sure everyone like uses the Eve, the electric sylph. But I most often really like Ares. It's just like when it comes to like dual sylphs, like in Wartune, it's really difficult to like try and play with like what's it called? Non-dual element sylphs. Cuz if you guys like understand what I'm trying to say is that I think dual sylphs makes it really harder to use original sylphs because of that extra BR jump from what you get from like a Loki or an Odin. I just wish like there was a way for like non-dual sylphs to be more stronger than dual sylphs. So pretty much I'm just saying it would be cool if like there was like a way cooler balance patch in Wartune Light in the future that Zeus, Poseidon, Goddess Prosperity, and Ares can be like balanced out with the combat rating with the dual selves. If you guys know what I mean by that. But to be honest, pretty much from there, I'm technically just really enjoying this video overall. Man, everything that I was doing in this video. Like I had this video like completely sped up because it was a really long video and I thought it'd be very nice to shorten the video because I had this like speed in times two so it wouldn't really be long. So if I had this out of times two, this would be a very long video. So I really try to keep the video short as possible, even though that there's like a lot of content and grinding that you normally do in the game. So that was the main reason why I speed up the videos. Why I speed up the video. And I do that for like almost all of my videos because what you're doing a certain content and what you're making a video takes really long. So the most thing that I like to do to make the video more fun is to always have it in like times two, twice the speed that I'm playing at. Just so that it's not so slow, boring. Just so you can have that nice speed up movement and attacks. Well, everything. So pretty much I always like have some of my videos sped up. You know what's the most funny thing? I never built a Hecate. I never built a Hecate. I built a Venus. I love Venus. To be honest, I think my most favorite selves is Venus and Aries. Those are my top favorite selves. The big reason for it is because of the Scorch and Shield and the protection that the light self also gets. Like I like that really, really good passive skill that the fire and light self gets. The one that lets you like absorb certain amount of damage to make a shield based off your HP or something. To be honest, those are the most passive skills that I like. I do like Divine Hall and both version of Divine. Like I like the Awakening passive skills, just so that you can like stay in soul form longer enough. And and pretty much I like trying to stay in soul form as long as I can. It's kind of like really funny. I just really enjoy trying to stay in soul form as long I could possibly can. For some reason, I am so addicted of staying in soul form. I do like my character originally when it's not in soul form, but I have to say, Sylphs and Wartune, oh man, they're a different story, a way different story. Yep, way different story. So like technically in this video I'm like literally like recording over the video that I made. Yep. So I'm technically just like trying to keep thinking something to talk about while talking. To be honest, I'm very excited for the new version of Wartune that's coming out. And I really love like all the improvements that are like coming to the new version of Wartune. Like Wartune Lite, it's pretty epic, and I have to say, I am definitely gonna try to max out my VIP in Wartune Lite. Like I'm really excited, pumped, hyped, totally gonna go all in on it. Totally. I'm gonna try to get my VIP as high as I can in Wartune Lite, and hope I make the most of the progress in Wartune Lite. So yeah. So pretty much from there, pretty much from there, I don't know. I just got lost trying to think throughout the video. I think pretty much from there, like for the new version of Wartune, I'll probably go in like big when it comes out. But I probably would take my time before I spend Wartune Lite, just in case there's any bugs with the recharge. So technically, before I spend big, I want to make sure that it's nice and safe before I spend in Wartune. The new version of Wartune, if you guys know what I mean. And to be honest, I'm very excited for all the new things that are coming to the new version. I already said that multiple times. I guess I'm actually really serious that I'm gonna be real excited. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I have all those good backup Delphic skills in the bag, man. Man, like literally in this whole video, I was like literally doing everything. Literally doing everything. Like literally. Like man, this was a very, very long video. And if I played this video in like the actual normal speed, it would just be too long. Too long. I removed some music to this video because technically there's too many copyright claims. But I pretty much trying to not get any copyright claims. I most often like making YouTube videos, but the thing that bothers me the most is when a video of mine gets copyrights. But pretty much, I've been trying to do different. Well, I've been trying to use different music, different songs that has no copyrights. But sometimes, if I play some music that has no copyrights, sometimes it still gets out of the hand. Don't know why. Some videos that have no copyright claims sometimes still get a copyright claim. Pretty much from there, this is all it for the video. See you later.